Good morning, class. Happy Tuesday. Lesson 55 says multiply by 3-digit numbers. Now this is just one step in our progression of multiplication. First, at the beginning of the year, we multiplied small numbers, then we multiplied big numbers, then we multiplied by 2-digit numbers. Now we're multiplying by 3 digits. And when I said when we multiplied by 2-digit numbers, I said we're going to multiply twice, and then we're going to have to add those two numbers up. Well, 3 digits is the same exact thing. We're going to have to multiply 3 times and then add them up. For example, 234 times 123 is really like saying 234 times 3. 234 times 2, it's not really a 2, it's a 20. Bring that 0 down. 234 times 100, it's like 234 times 1. Not really. Bring those zeros down. And then you're going to add those up at the end. So let's take a look at it. You have your power-up sheet. It should look like this. Or in the first one on the top here, 234 times 123. Cover-up method says, let's take it times the ones digit first. 3 times 4 is 12. 2 down, 1 up. 3 times 3 is 3, plus 1 more is 10. 0 down, 1 up. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. So 702 is our first answer. Now the 3 is done. Some kids like to say, hey, it's a 0. So now when I look at the second one, a 2, it's not really a 2, it's a 20. Bring that 0 down. Now we got to go backwards here a little bit. We're still going to multiply it by all 3 numbers. So 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 3 is 6. And 2 times 2 is 4. It's kind of nice when you don't have those remainders. Now we're going to take it times 100. That's the 1. It's in the hundreds place. Bring down 2 zeros. So we brought down the 1 0. Bring down 2 zeros. And now you got to multiply all the way going back. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 2 is 2. And, 1 times 3 is 3. And 1 times 2 is 2. You notice most times it's going to look like this. The only time it's not going to look like a smaller number, bigger number is when you have a big, huge number in here. The last one's always going to be biggest though. Okay, let's add. 2 plus zeros is 2. 8. I like to make 10. 6 plus 4 is 10. Plus 7 more is 17. Carry the 1. 4 plus 3 plus 1 is 8. And 2. 1, 2, 3, comma. 28,782. You did it. Let's check. 28,782. Step 1, we multiply it by the 3. We multiply it by the 20. We multiply it by 100. All right, let's take example number 2. It says a restaurant served 356 glasses of juice during brunch. Now brunch is kind of like breakfast and lunch put together. The capacity of each glass was 250 milliliters. About how many milliliters of juice did the restaurant serve? Oh my goodness. So we have an about problem here. And it says 356 times 250. Now, it's kind of strange. The book rounded 356 down to 300. They used compatible numbers here. And they said, well, this is about 50 below and this is about 50 above. What about if we just make them both 300? I kind of don't like that. I think we should have probably raised this one up to 400 and this one to 300, but our answer would be really high then. Now you're going to multiply by 3 digits. Normally we're going to multiply them all up, but this one you can actually just say, hey, 3 times 3 is 9. Count all the zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the 9. 90,000. All right, we won't have many problems like this second one, so let's get to work on these. A, it says 346 times 354. Now keep them nice and lined up, nice and clean. If you have to, maybe write them a little bit bigger, 346 with a little more space in there so that you can really see what you're doing. Keep everything underneath them nice and straight. All right, we're really taking 346 times 4 the first time. 4 times 6 is 24. 4 down, 2 up. 4 times 4 is 16 plus 2, 17, 18. 8 down, 1 up. 4 times 3 is 12 plus 1 more is 13. Looking good. Now I'm going to multiply it times 5. That's not really a 5, it's really a 50. A 5 in the tens place is 50. Bring that 0 down. Now here's what a kid taught me last year. He said, Mr. Barr, I bring my zeros down right away. And to remind myself, I bring 2 zeros down for the next one. You can do that if that helps you. I think these get in my way, but some kids like it. Alright, so 50 times 6, bring my 0 down. 5 times 6 is 30. 0, carry the 3. I like to cross this one out because I'm done with it. Straight up, 5 times 4 is 20, plus 3 is 23. Carry the 2. 5 times 3 is 15. 16, 17. Is my number bigger than the first one? Yeah, I did it right. Alright, now I'm going to take 300 times 346. 2 zeros down, and let's multiply. Oops. There we go. Let's multiply. Take this one all the way back by the 6. 3 times 6 is 18. Carry the 1. Keep this all nice and neat. 3 times 4 is 12, plus 1 more is 13. Carry the 1. 3 times 3 is 9, plus 1 more is 10. Is it bigger than the one before it? Yes. And now we got a big old addition problem. That's why I've been working so hard on adding. 4 plus zeros is 4. 8 plus zeros is 8. 3 plus 3 is 6. Plus 8 is 14. Carry the 1. 3 plus 7 is 10. 11, 12. 2. Carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. And 1. 1, 2, 3, comma. And after I do that, I like to write it nice and neat. 122,484. All right, guys. Last one. Yeah, we're not going to do a 5 or a 6. Last one. Let's do this one. It's a big one. 487. I'm going to write kind of big. 487 times 634. Now, the bigger the problem is, the more chance you have to make mistakes. Keeping it nice and neat is a key to making less mistakes. Let's go. Multiply 4 times 7. 28. 8 down, 2 up. 4 times 8 is 32, 33, 34. 4 down, 3 up. 4 times 4 is 16, 17, 18, 19. Done with the 4. Now I'm going to multiply it by 30. 0 down. 3 times 7, 21. 1 down, carry the... I'm just going to leave that 2 there. 2 times 8 is 24. 5, 26. 6 down, carry the 2. 3 times 4 is 12. Plus 2 is 14. Last step. Multiply it by 600. Bring those zeros down. 6 times 7 is 42. Carry the 4. 6 times 8 is 48. 49, 50, 51, 52. 2 down. Carry the 5. And 6 times 4 is 24. Plus 5 more is 29. Last step. Add them up. 8 plus 0 is 8. 4 plus 1 is 5. 9 plus 6 is 15. 16, 17. Carry the 1. 4 plus 2 is 6. 7, 8. 9 plus 1 is 10. 0 down, 1 up. And 2 plus 1 is 3. 308,758. Quick review. When we multiply by 3 numbers, you're going to multiply 3 times. Each time you're going to think, this is not a 5, it's a 50, bring 1 0 down. This is not a 3, it's a 30, bring 2 zeros down. And then when you're done, you'll have 3 different answers, and then you're going to add. Key to success. Keep it nice and neat. We'll catch you on the assignment for a little help.